Hey, what is going on, people? This is Tony 2.0, and why y'all mad? I mean, it seems like with the new releases that have come out in the last couple weeks, everybody has taken to YouTube and taken to Twitter to voice their frustrations about all of these new games, their shortcomings, and their inefficiencies. And that's something I want to talk about because, honestly, if you go back, even on this channel alone, I have predicted this from the get-go, and it stemmed from conversations I used to have with my boy Nick Gigante and Boss Jedi Zohan. This result, this climate of video games that we are in right now is not something new. The inefficiencies of this game, of these games that have come out, are not a direct result of what is going on with the market right now. This is all the result of what has happened over the last 4 or 5 years. I think the biggest catalyst for this happening came after Black Ops 1, when Call of Duty reached new, huge, unsurmountable mountains of income. And everyone pre-ordered Modern Warfare 3, pre-ordered the DLC, pre-ordered their season passes, all for a game that was overall really bad. Then what happens? Well, the community as a whole decided, well, they can't make 2 bad games, right? Can't make 2 bad ones in a row. Huge money behind these things. This thing made $1 billion. You hear all these promises coming from Activision and from Treyarch about how, oh, we're gonna make things better than this next one. Black Ops 2 comes out, and what happens? Possibly the worst net coding and hit detection algorithms in the Call of Duty franchise's history. But they still smashed all of the records. Every sales, everything was just destroyed. Everyone pre-ordered, everyone bought the DLC, everyone bought the gimmicky bullshit with that game. And essentially what we're doing, and what people have continued to do over the last 3, 4, 5 years, is reward these companies before they do anything significant. Now, as an industry person, if you are not in Activision's world, Call of Duty's world, but you see these companies making huge, uncountable amounts of dollars solely based off of the history and the provenance that goes along with their game, what are you going to do? You're going to do the same thing that EA did. Put out Battlefield 4, completely unfinished, not run a suitable beta or alpha testing period, and ruin your game for the first year of its launch. That game on all platforms was unplayable. It was horrendous. Look at a game, even for a company like Blizzard, Diablo 3's launch, the way that they tried to nickel and dime and make the economy in that game, make them fortunes, ruined it. That game's sales plummeted. Populations on servers was non-existent. And their best game was a free-to-play model. For me, I have seen this coming for a very long time. And now to see people, and particularly bullshit YouTubers who have been supporting this garbage every single year, come out and speak out now, this is absolutely, it's the icing on the cake for me. Because you idiots did not listen. No one listened. There's been plenty of people, myself included, yelling and screaming at the top of our lungs how the way that the industry is going and what you're supporting is ruining it. When you have 3 AAA titles in a row come out that are set up to nickel and dime you to death and not even be finished or functional at launch, this is a direct result of you rewarding these large companies before they have actually completed everything. Now, this is not to say this spur of terrible games cannot be fixed. It's not to say that the games that are put out, Unity, Advanced Warfare, that these cannot be fixed. At some point, they're going to be patched and workable. But why are you paying for games that are non-functioning? If you look at a game that deserves to actually have some following and support for it, Titanfall was a finished product. They did a beta testing period, the game launched, and other than the first about 18 hours where there was some ineffectiveness of their servers, which is to be completely expected from a brand new publisher, a first game publisher, and that game gets no love. But then you want to pre-order Advanced Warfare, which is the same garbage COD you've been playing for a decade? Just added the Titanfall physics? It doesn't make any sense to me. It is mind-boggling how people choose to spend their money. At the end of the day, this is your choice. But when it comes and bites you in the ass because you've been spoon-feeding these companies who have done nothing to deserve your hard-earned money, you can't bitch about it. You've set the plate for them. You have told them, with the only thing that matters to them, your money, what they are allowed to do and what they can get away with. There is a way to correct this. If you want better games, support small indie developers who actually put love and time into them. If you want to know how you can avoid this $60 crash, look at the marketing budgets for the games you're looking at. Look at a game like Destiny, $220 million in development. How much of that was spent on marketing instead of making the content for the game that ruined the longevity of it? That game's already dead. It's been out for 2 months. Nobody's talking about it. Remember Elder Scrolls Online when I made the video that said that game is going to be a complete flop? Because you cannot make an MMO these days because everyone pays more attention to the flashy, budgety advertising than creating the content and making sure that the game is well made. That came true. I haven't bought a Call of Duty game in 3 years, and I've never been happier. I'm not disappointed. The games that I have purchased, Dark Souls 2, Gauntlet, Isaac Rebirth, I mean, those games live up to the expectation. And that's what I expect from all the games I buy. The biggest red flag for me is when I feel like they're spending more money on the advertising than they are on the game. I want to know what you guys think. I mean, is it a little ridiculous that these YouTube commentators in general who have been supporting these franchises and promoting them and pre-purchasing and buying all the bullshit Snoop Dogg voice packs and skins and all that garbage, it's a little crazy to me that now they want to complain about how the industry's going. Leave your comments down below. I know it's been a while since I did a commentary. I'm happy to have made this one. I will be back very soon with some more videos. I switched jobs, and so I've been a little bit busy, but I will be back. Guys, thanks for checking this out. Please click like and subscribe if you're new. I'll be back with more content very soon. Peace.